Azam, Part 218. In March 1938, when Nehru had urged the League leader to spell out demands of League, all that he could do was to refer Nehru to the 14 points and to an anonymous article, The Statesman, dated 12 February 1938, along with another article, The New Times of 1 March 1938, plus also a statement by M.S. Eni, the Nationalist Party leader. The Second World War, the Congress, the Muslim League. At this critical juncture of the Second World War reached India, Lord Linlithgow on 4 September 1939 declared India as combatant country and an ally in a war that until then had largely been an European conflict. Protest flared instantly on this announcement. The Viceroy's constitutional position was that, as India was a subject country with Britain at war, it was then automatically at war. The Viceroy was later criticized both in India and by the elements in Britain for not asking the Legislative Assembly for their assent about India's entry into the war. However, when Linlithgow actually made India at war statement, he was not criticized either by Gandhi or by any other responsible leader. All that came much later. On the merits of consulting the Assembly, quite apart from the constitutional position, Linlithgow later reasonably inquired of the High Representative of the Crowns, where he would have been if Congress had refused his request, as they perhaps would have done. On 4 September 1939, the Viceroy saw Jinnah. Before the interview, he had received a message from Sikandar Hayat Khan, who asked that nothing should be done to inflate Jinnah or make him more difficult to deal with. Sikandar Hayat Khan also repeated what he had already said in a public speech, that Punjab and Bengal were wholly behind the government in prosecution of the war, whatever Jinnah and his friends might say. The Viceroy conveyed to Jinnah, as he had already to Gandhi, the need of suspending federal negotiations. Jinnah said he regretted that Sikandar Hayat Khan had rushed in front of his colleagues in the Muslim League to pledge cooperation. He had no feeling against Sikandar Hayat Khan, but as Sikandar alone could not deliver the goods, Jinnah asked the Viceroy to strengthen his hands. He wanted something positive to take back to his followers, preferably a complete reshaping of the constitution. Linlithgow asked if he wanted that the Congress ministries be turned out. Yes, turn them out at once. Nothing else will bring them to their senses. Their object, though you may not believe it, though I did not believe it till 2 years back, is nothing less than to destroy both you British and us the Muslims. They will never stand by you. The Viceroy then asked Jinnah to explain a statement he had recently made in public, that he no longer believed in democratic government for India. How was India to obtain self-government if not by democracy? Jinnah replied that the escape from this impasse lay in partition. This was perhaps the first occasion where Jinnah mentioned partition of India. Formally, the Viceroy saw Jinnah again just a day later on 5 October 1939 and found him more friendly and cooperative than earlier. Jinnah began by thanking Linlithgow for helping him. Jinnah keep the Muslims together, to which the Viceroy somewhat self-righteously responded that it was in public interest that the Muslim point of view be fully and competently expressed. The Viceroy then complained that he had not made much headway with Congress. Also, that it would be difficult in any declaration to go beyond promising possible modifications in the existing constitutional scheme.